Most people are powerful for a few days, a few weeks, maybe a few months, but then they disappear. They quit. They lose focus. They start over again. Meanwhile, a disciplined person keeps showing up, day after day, year after year, and eventually, nobody can compete with them. Success isn't complicated. What's complicated is staying consistent. Showing up when you're motivated is easy. Showing up when you're tired? That's where champions are built. Anyone can work hard occasionally. Few people can work hard repeatedly, because repetition requires discipline. And discipline separates dreamers from achievers. The people who win in life are usually not the most talented. They're the people who refuse to stop. Every repetition matters. Every workout, every book, every focused hour. It all compounds. The problem is, most people quit before the results appear. They plant seeds, then dig them up every week to see if they're growing. But mastery requires patience. The people you admire today spent years doing things most people were unwilling to do. That's why they stand out. Average people rely on feelings. If they feel good, they work. If they don't, they stop. But disciplined people understand something powerful. Feelings are temporary. Standards are permanent. They don't ask themselves whether they feel like doing it. They ask themselves what's required, and then they do it again and again and again. At first, nobody notices your discipline. The difference seems small. One extra workout, one extra hour of focus, one extra sacrifice. But years later, the gap becomes enormous. Because consistency compounds. And most people underestimate compound growth. That's why disciplined individuals look unstoppable after enough time. Not because they're special, because they stayed committed longer. Imagine improving just a little every day. Not perfectly, just consistently. Now imagine doing that for years, while everyone else keeps quitting, restarting, getting distracted. The result? You become impossible to catch. Not overnight, but eventually. And eventually is where greatness lives. So stop looking for shortcuts. Stop chasing hacks. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Show up. Do the work. Repeat. Because consistency is a superpower in a world full of distractions. And if you can master consistency, you won't need luck. You won't need constant motivation. You won't need approval. Because while everyone else keeps stopping, you'll keep moving. And one day, the distance between you and them will be impossible to ignore.